I was born in India, in Kerala, South India, where my father was a tea planter, as was his father before him. And when I was 6, I was sent home to boarding school in Scotland. My sister was 10, and there were rather long gaps between seeing my parents again. I was 8 when I saw my mum again, and I didn't see my dad again until I was 11, by which time the school in Scotland had closed down, in many ways luckily for me, and I went to a school in Rustington, in Sussex, and there I met my teacher. I went to that school holding close to my heart a very closely guarded secret which only my sister knew, but it was discovered on my second day because it was reading and writing class and girls were taking it in turn to read, and I stood up, and what became very apparent, which of course that I knew, was that I couldn't read. And I started making up the story of Lorna Doone as I thought it was going to turn out, and all the girls started laughing and being some shocked surprise, and I started crying. And Miss Evans, my favourite teacher, said, "Sit down, Ida, you're a brave girl, but you must be rather a frightened girl because you can't read, can you?" I said, "No, miss." She said, "Sit down. Girls, we're all going to teach Isla to read, aren't we?" So that was what was so brilliant about her. She got all the girls on side with me, and they just took me through reading practice when their breaks at lunch hour and all sorts of things. And of course, within a matter of weeks, I was reading, and I was up and reading everything. What had happened was that just nobody had shown me the key of how to learn to read. I wasn't dyslexic and I wasn't stupid, just nobody had told me how to. And because my parents were abroad, they never took me through reading classes either. But Peggy Evans, Miss Evans, what she also did was she gave me a great love of English. She was my English teacher, obviously. And she taught me about drama. And she encouraged me, she made lists of plays that I should go and see at the Old Vic. St Joan was the first one, many others. And it's to Miss Evans that I owe more or less everything. I learnt to read, and I learnt a love of drama, and here I am.